This segment's being sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, everybody, this week's Call-In segment is being sponsored by our friends over at Taylor's Archery. Y'all can find them at 100 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, Tennessee, or give owner Tracy Taylor a call at 931-563-7706 and let him take care of all your archery, crossbow, all those, and also he does your traditional bows, recurves, longbows, whatever you need. He's a Bowtech, Coit Matthews, Mission, and Diamond dealer, so be sure to tell him thank you for what they do for us here at the show. Welcome back to the studio. Now, tonight we're going to do the call-in segment a little bit different because I had somebody in particular that I really wanted to call, and so that's Austin Stokes, and we've got him on the phone right now. And I'll just tell y'all, he's been waiting about 20-25 minutes. He was ready to call. So, Austin, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Just having a big time just watching the hunt again. You know, you can kind of feel the fun again just watching it, can't you? What did you think about it?
I thought it was amazing. I mean, it don't get better than that, really.
Two deer in one day. Had you ever got two in the same day before? I know you had gotten a couple of deer in the past.
Yes, sir. I've never got 2 deer in one day, though. That's been a first for me.
That's great. Now, how long have you been hunting with Hope? I know that you had done some things in Mississippi with him, I believe, before.
Yes, sir. I'd probably say maybe at least 4 years at the most.
Okay. Was that your first time in Tennessee with us?
Yes, sir, it was.
Okay. Well, of course it was for me too, and Duck.
Yep.
We've decided we'll be back forever. You going to come back down this next year to Tennessee again?
Oh, yes, sir. I've considered it already.
You have to. You got to come pick up your deer mount. We're getting that buck mounted for you.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we didn't even mention that you won the big buck contest and ended up getting a mount as well. So
Yep.
you'll be able to get that and get it on the wall and remember it forever. But you know, and I just want to mention too, Austin, your friend Josh Jones, he brought you down, and I just want to take a second to mention him, just because, man, you could just tell the friendship that you guys have, and I mean he's a true friend. I mean, this guy,
absolutely.
You know, he took off work, brings you down here, you know, drives you around, puts you up, everything, you know, you needed, he was there to help you with, and I commend him for that.
That's awesome.
You got a true friend in Josh, don't you?
Yes, sir. Me and him's known each other for years. We pretty much went to school together.
Yeah. Well, I just, like I say, that you don't get many friendships like that, and it was neat to just see that in itself, just the way that he looked out for you and took care of everything. I just thought that was really cool to see that. So, got to give a shout out to Josh. But you know, again, Austin, we thoroughly enjoyed it. Cameron and I both. I mean, we've sat here and laughed all night tonight just talking about it again. You know, and I had a great time editing everything, just kind of reliving it. But I think next year we'll have that iScope figured out before we ever get going.
Sure hope so.
Most definitely.
We'll try to get it set up in the daylight to get that thing ready to go. But anyhow, you know, thanks again. I appreciate you calling in tonight and
yes,
you know,
sir.
helping us, you know, as we share your story and everything. And I look forward to being there next year, and maybe we can guide you again. I wouldn't mind it at all myself. So
Yeah. Can't wait to see you next year, Austin.
Oh, yes, sir. We'll see y'all.
All right. Tell everybody down in Mississippi we said hello.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Have a great night.
Thanks, you too.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Great deal right there, guys.
That's awesome.
Let's go on over to do this week's tip of the week. This week's tip of the week is being sponsored by Phoenix Custom Quality Rods. Y'all can find them at phoenixrods.com. Check out all of their new lineup for 2021. Or you're right here in the state of Tennessee, call Mr. Jim Brewer at 931-213-1455 and let him get a Phoenix rod in your hands today. Duck, what you got for us tonight, buddy?
Well, Brandon, I had a little experience with a guy I was hunting with yesterday afternoon, actually, and this kind of worked out just right. But anyway, if you guys at home are sitting there in y'all deer blinds, I know deer season's over for some of the state. We have the youth hunt this weekend coming up, and I think in the CWD area, we still get to hunt tomorrow is our last day. But I'm not going to say the brand name, but if you have one of them little propane heaters in your stand, I really advise y'all to take a good look at them before y'all start them every day, because we had one catch on fire yesterday in the stand.
Oh man.
And the guy noticed it, took it and threw it out the stand, was his first reaction.
Yeah.
Videoed it for a few minutes and went out there and threw some water on it and actually unscrewed the gas to it because it was steady burning. I mean, it was going to blow.
Yeah.
And luckily it did, and it could blow in the blind,
Sure
guys
could have,
and
yeah.
gals. Y'all, like I said, I'm not going to name which one it was because there's several manufacturers out there, but look at each and every one of them close.
Make sure there's
'cause
no leak or anything
if
like
you're in
that.
there with your
Probably had a leak.
kid, man, much less you getting hurt, you fool around and hurt your child, man, just take the time, clean them out. The mice makes nests. I think the mice might have made a nest in it, possibility, we're not sure.
Yeah.
Could have been a defect, could have been a crack in one of the fittings,
Yeah.
could have got just too hot. You know, but man, y'all pay attention to that. That's a big safety feature that could save somebody from getting hurt.
That's a good
Yeah.
one, Doug. Appreciate it, man. Guys, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be back here in just a minute with some more Southern Woods and Waters.